Everybody? No, I was just doing some testing earlier with this thing on the regular radio. Anyway, so today is Friday, and it's cheap ham radios on Craigslist day. Every day is cheap ham radios. I'm still under the weather, as you probably can tell by my voice, but my nose is not running like a faucet today. I don't know if this is still here. Let's check and see if it is. Navato. The non-pro for sale with a Samlex SE1223 power supply, an LDG AT100 Pro tuner, and a West Mountain Rig blaster. $600 near the Bay Area, near, I guess, Sausalito, Marin, off of the Redwood Highway on the 37. Near Petaluma. Yeah, so anyway, nice place. Definitely nice place. Okay. Let's back out of that and see if we can't do better, right? Okay. All the way to the top here. We'll go refresh the page, see what happens. I don't know what this is. Full ham shack setup. 7,300. Off-grid power supply, speaker, tuner, SWR meter. If interested, I'll shoot you. More details. Just way too much to post. All the equipment is a non-smoke environment, perfect shape if you're interested. So if you're interested, he'll shoot you. More details. Or he'll shoot you. Who knows? We have a MFJ, a little crappy one. We have the 200 watt IntelliTuner. Well, basically, if your 7300 can't tune whatever you're using, you shouldn't be using this tuner instead. The SM50 is a nice microphone. I think that thing's a couple $100. But when you look at the pictures, we can tell everything looks dirty and kind of nasty. So I really don't think you're getting a well taken care of anything from this guy. If it was, then it would be worth $1,200. But it looks like a bunch of abused crap. Here is your cheap ham radio of the day. Well, for sure. The FT450 for $525. And this is the original older one, which means that you might be able to adjust the color of the display in the menu. I had one like that. They'll have a slightly different knob, and they actually have a dimple in the knob, which I kind of like. I have the 450D. I had this model. I couldn't tell you a difference about them other than a couple of various details that really are not noticeable. This is in Santan Valley. Who knows? Could be my old radio. Got green. It looks nicer than mine. These things about these, they have that weird textured paint that gets dirty so easily. Let's see. It's got the wrong microphone though. They were supposed to come with the Vertex standard microphone that has the electrete element, I think. I guess it depends if it's an early or a late one. Anyway, very good condition, 100 watt wood tuner. So not all of them had a tuner. Will come with printed manual, power cord. Posted 6 hours ago. Santan Valley. That's in Phoenix area. $525. That's a great deal. Good radio. Awesome portable radio. Don't see too many of those pop up anymore either. So, like I would say, if you're in Arizona, you might jump on that. And maybe you get it a little bit cheaper. I don't know. Here's an FT5D. I don't know anything about those. Bofang. Kenwood's overpriced stuff. A 7600 for basically $1,000. Depends on how well it's taken care of, if it's worth it or not. The hell is this? QRP Labs. Huh. $900 Kenwood. $650 amplifier in Cottonwood. 10-Tech tuner. MC80 microphones. 3-puck antenna mounts. Collins radios. There's lots of stuff on here, guys. G90 for too much money. They're like, sorry, that radio is barely that much new. Who cares about the tax? You're buying a used radio. The same thing with this one. $500. It's used. It's $540 new. I'm not gonna worry about saving $100 to get a used radio. I'm buying brand new. Okay, we've got the SB220 somewhere for $450. I don't think this thing's still available. I can't imagine it is. And we got $1,200 for $750. $3,000 for $1,200. Just different stuff. $800 for a TS2000. Do yourself a favor, just don't buy it, okay? Unless they've got paperwork that says it's been fixed, don't buy it. Icon 7300 for very little discount. It was definitely a radio I would not buy used. Flex 1500. I don't know. I think those are problematic, weren't they? It's like a QRP radio, I think. Anyway, here's your LDG AT100 Pro Tuner for $125. Globe Scout. Here's a guy that's smoking crack. They do smoke crack in Tucson. Yes, they do. $12.95 for an Ameritron AL811H. Folks, these are $1 a watt. Okay? That's what they're worth used. And that thing is not doing 1,295 watts. That's about what it would cost. Probably new. I don't know. Who cares? They're not the world's best amplifier. The tubes particularly are terrible. Yeah, that's too much money. Besides, we're cheap, okay? We don't want to pay top dollar for somebody's used crap. We want deep discounts for used and abused equipment, okay? I don't see much of else on here. So, without further searching, I was looking on QRZ last night too. I saw a few things on there. Let's just check real quick. Amateur radio versus ham radio. A lot of times you miss some stuff. Here's the TS50 manual. Here's the CB radio. Here's another CB radio. We all know they're CB radios. They might be capable of 10 meters. But they're CBs. Here's another CB radio. And there's another CB radio. They all come up just a little short on 10 meters. They're just not quite, they've cut some corners. Another CB radio. It's funny how all these CB radios pop up when you look up amateur radio. They must be the same thing. Here's another, probably same guy. $100 for an Astron 35M. Good price. So usually $150 or more. I think they're like $400, almost new now. SB 102. This is supposed to be pretty good, if you like that kind of thing. So that's a good tuner right there, that Heath kit. But that's it, guys. And you see our other radio didn't show up under that search. So we get back over here to it. It looks like it's not even there anymore. Did it sell already? My goodness. That'd be nuts. I don't see it. It literally is gone. Oh, that's crazy. Hold on. I must be doing something wrong. Hold on. Yeah, I was looking at... because there's... So we actually haven't looked through the whole thing yet, but we have. So when you go up through here, it skips through. Let's go look at just the last of the last. Okay, this is the last of the last. Too much money. Could be a good deal. Okay, we'll go back through here. Leader frequency counter. Let's see here. Yeah, this is just the same type of stuff. I had said before, yes, this is a good deal, I think. And maybe you get a little bit cheaper than that would be good, but it wouldn't be bad. These SB 102s. I mean, you're probably going to be doing a restoration on that. I've got a guy that keeps emailing me about these, and I'm just, I'm sick, and I don't feel like dealing with it, and I feel like crap. He wants me to call him on the phone, and like I can barely talk for more than 20 or 30 minutes lately. So it's like, man, I'm not trying to be flaky or anything, but it's like, dude, I am really sick. And he's in Las Vegas. I'm just like, damn. The other thing, too, the one thing I hate about selling radios is I don't want somebody coming over to my house. I got kids and I got a family, and I don't know you, and it's like, you're going to, see everything I have over here, and you're gonna be like, what's this and what's that? I'm not everybody's that way, but then if I tell you to meet me somewhere public, then you're like, well, how do I know you're not ripping me off on selling me a bad radio because you're afraid to show me where you live? So there's this flip side of the coin when you're selling stuff, and then, for example, like, if you price things too low, they lowball you even more, and then you don't get what you wanted out of what you've listed. But then if you list it too high, nobody will ever contact you. So it's just a pain selling stuff. And, like, anymore, I really can't stand doing that. I really don't like selling stuff anymore. It's a pain. So Anyway, this is the deal of the day. It's in Santan Valley. I see there's not a lot of information. So, as usual, use your discretion. We can kind of get an idea where people are at on Craigslist by looking at this. It looks like possibly somewhere near Queen Creek. Yeah, it's Queen Creek, Chandler, Gilbert, and then out some quite a ways. So, not exactly real close. Maybe you can get him to meet you somewhere halfway. You know, I don't know. But that would be my pick of the day. Other than that, I would say the top two are going to be that and this 756 Pro, just because of the extra stuff that it comes with. And if you were brand new, you'd have basically at the time a competition grade radio. I mean, that's what it was marketed as. This was their top of the line radio that they sold in like probably 1998, 99, 2000 or something like that. And you know, it's a really good radio. So you're getting a lot of stuff with it. So if you were new, I would definitely pick this radio over the 450. The 450 is an entry-level radio. Okay, this is not an entry-level radio. And the 450 isn't much newer, okay? Also, this radio has a very good tuner inside of it. So, I think in terms of, you know, receiver and transmit, I think this radio is probably going to sound a lot better. Receive, you might not really notice a difference, but this is definitely the better radio. I would go with this one before I went with the other one. That's just me. Anyway, as usual, you guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next video.